They ask us why we carry so much anger, but they never ask where it came from. Welcome to the Lost African Diaries. Long before chains crossed the Atlantic, Africa was a continent of order, memory, and pride. In the 14th and early 15th centuries, African societies were not waiting to be discovered. They were already trading, governing, educating, and defending themselves. Kingdoms like Mali, Benin, and Congo had systems of law, respected leadership, and deep spiritual connections to the land. Identity was not questioned. You belonged to your people, your ancestors, your future. Then foreign eyes began watching from the sea. European explorers arrived slowly, quietly, pretending curiosity while recording everything. They wrote about African strength, discipline, and wealth. They noted fertile land, organized armies, and skilled workers. What they didn't write about was respect. To them, Africa was not a civilization, it was an opportunity. At first, contact felt distant, small trades, brief meetings, but greed grows fast. Europeans realized African labor could fuel empires they were building elsewhere, and so the shift began. Humans became cargo, villages became hunting grounds, violence became a business. African communities resisted. They fought back with spears against guns, unity against betrayal. But firearms changed the balance. Europeans fed conflicts, armed rivals, and turned neighbors against each other. Chaos was not accidental, it was engineered. By the late 1400s, stone fortresses rose along the coast. These were not symbols of cooperation, they were cages. Inside, Africans were chained in darkness, stripped of names, dignity, and time. Outside, life went on as if the screams beneath the floors did not exist. Families were shattered, a father taken while farming, a daughter stolen while fetching water, mothers left staring at the horizon, knowing the sea had swallowed their bloodline. This pain did not end in Africa, it traveled. Those who survived the ships became the foundation of the Americas. They built wealth they would never inherit. They carried trauma they were never allowed to heal. Their descendants were told to be grateful for survival while being denied humanity. So when Black Americans today feel restless, exhausted, and angry, it is not weakness, it is memory. The body remembers what history refuses to admit. The systems that devalue Black life today are echoes of the first systems that decided African lives were expendable. This story is not about blaming the past, it is about understanding the present. Because you cannot heal what you refuse to name, and you cannot ask people to be patient when their pain has been centuries in the making. This is why we're tired. This is why the anger runs deep. And this is why these diaries must be told.